But you know,
Mm,
the blessing about COVID is that it gave everybody the opportunity to not just reinvent themselves, but to put themselves on a platform for themselves, designed by
mm-hmm.
themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Yes.
think that all before we had to move in the ways that other people told us, and
Mm-hmm.
conform to what other people, what lanes they created, instead of us doing it for ourselves. We know what's in the best interest of us. We know what we
Right.
want. Like you say, you a certain type of rapper. You're not this type of rapper. So why should you have to change who you are to make people
Absolutely.
watch you, love you, and appreciate you? I'm sure they're doing that already. Because like I said, when I went to Blackthorn, there's a lot of people that I came there to see. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
expect any female rappers to, because most of the showcases I go to, there usually isn't no female rappers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then when you perform, I was like, okay, there's something different about her. She not like everybody else that's out here. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I got pictures on my phone of that night, believe it or not, of you performing. So
Hey.
and that I was like, I wonder if she know that I was there that night and that I saw her perform and stuff like that. Because a lot of people, what they don't know is I always hide and cut in the cut.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
then when I interviewed them, I'm like, did you know I saw you on this day? And they never know. And they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, because you did this and you stood out or whatever the case may be. And there's a lot of people that I've interviewed that they're like, I didn't even know you was watching me. I didn't know you was paying attention. I was like, a lot of people was paying attention because you're the only person that stood out from everybody else.
Yeah.
And that was you.
Thank
That was
you.
you.
Thank you. I
That's love.
honest, I did not know you was in the building.
They never
Again,
do.
my situation didn't call for that because it's like, the situation didn't want me to know. People are
Right.
praising me like that, or people like me. I know because my name ring bells out here. Like, no one never has anything bad to say about me. So whenever someone speak about me, it's always something good. She killed the performance, or her video
Yeah.
was fire, so her freestyle was cool or something. It's never no drama. So a lot of times, and before the whole COVID thing, I was kind of shielded. It was
Mm-hmm.
like, know what I want you to know kind of thing. Because
Yeah.
I knew of you through, and salute to him. He's been a friend of mine through my whole career too, Q Williams.
Yeah.
He the one, he like, I think you should do an interview with Kim. Like, and I was like, kind of my situation didn't call for it because there was a lot going on
Right.
at that
Right.
time. And I'm big on not bringing bad energy to anyone's
Yeah.
business, platform. I'm never trying to do that. So I would decline before I go do that because I know I had a
Right.
lot of BS swirling around
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
You know your situation.
Q was
Baby,
one of the
like,
first people that I interviewed during COVID.
mm,
Phenomenal. And let me tell you something. Q is another person. I saw him at Hall of Fame a whole year before he interviewed with me. And I was like, Q, I've been wanting you to interview with me for so long. And he had no idea. Like nobody ever knows. But I'll go to all these showcases and nobody ever knows that I'm there because I'm always
yeah.
hiding the cut. I don't try to like be like, oh hey, I'm here, whatever the case may be. But you never know what opportunities can come out of somebody seeing you perform or whatever
Mm-hmm.
the case may be, and all the things that, I'm doing everything with everybody, talking to
Right.
publicists, managers, and stuff like that. You never
Absolutely.
know. When you hear of some opportunities, you never know what position you could put somebody in because of the simple
Hmm.
fact that they never knew you were there. But I
Right.
noticed you. That's the thing. And
Yeah.
same thing with Q Williams. I told him, I said, the first time I saw you, you performed at Hall of Fame. I said, did he perform that night at
Yeah, he
Blackthorn? He said,
did at
oh, yeah, that is
Blackthorn.
right.
Yes. Yep.
And I was like, you didn't even know. I was like, I was sitting there in the audience. He was like, no, I ain't know. And I was like,
Hmm.
let me tell you something. I know the people that he rolled with, a lot of dope people. So obviously, if you was linked up with him, I knew it was going to be a fire situation. You had him
Yeah.
artists because I know he don't deal with no like a whole bunch of clown stuff. I know like his situation has changed, with the
Yeah.
since I've interviewed him, but yeah,
Yeah.
for the most part he's a pretty cool dude, pretty upstanding.
Like,
I was like,
so, like, simple, like he loves his art and what he do, and he's been he see me. I meet a lot of people in showcases and interviews, and I met him in a showcase, and it was Marky 3 or something, and I just was doing this showcase, and I always perform, whether it's 5 or 500. I give it my all. I give it my best.
That's right.
I'm very into the audience. If I feel like you're not paying me no mind, I'm going to jump off the stage and come in your face. You're going to listen to me. I need you to listen to me and understand what's happening right now, because it's not me just getting up here spitting words over beats. Like, I'm really telling a story in my music, or I'm really spitting bars and people catch it like, oh shit. I get people that inbox me like, yo, you said I on the song. Like, I didn't catch it the first time I heard it, but yo, you really got bars. And I'll be like, thank you. And I'm so humble. Like, I'm not think I'm all that because you said I'm nice. It's always somebody better than me. Like, I'm just doing my best and what I could do. And I think because I'm so humble, that's what takes me so far, because I'm all about peace and understanding. I don't like drama, unnecessary drama. But if the drama wants to come to me, I'm all the way here for the shits. I get busy with it. And I think that's what draws people to me, because I want people to feel like they could do this and they touching me. You can relate, like, damn, I've been through that before. Damn, I know how she feel, because right before COVID and stuff, I lost my grandmother.
Oh wow.
And
Sorry.
I lost my grandmother. Thank you so much. I lost my grandmother. She was actually killed by the hospital. So I was like dealing with a lot, depression, PTSD. I had to stop working for a year. Like, it really messed me up. Like, anybody that know me know how I am about my grandma. And I love that lady, like, love her, and from now to beyond. And I just was messed up, and I stopped doing music for the year that I stopped working, and I stopped doing music, and I just didn't want to deal with life itself at that point. And then when I came back into doing music, my first song I did in my music was called Pain Away. I can't really play it or nothing like that due to situations that happen, but I did that song for my grandmother because I felt like I owed that to her. And she was always my cheerleader, like, do what you're supposed to do. I can't stand all that damn cursing you do, but you're good at what you do. So I just be making sure I just stay tunnel vision, focus, be right to people, because the energy you put out in this universe, it always comes back to you, whether good or bad. You know what I mean? And I just want to be the best version of myself. So
I know that's right.
Yeah.
I know that's right. And not to mention, Grandma's looking down at you right now. I'm proud as I don't
Yeah.
know.
I love her. She all over this house. I feel her everywhere.
Yeah. So now, all right. So now, what's next? Are we looking for, like, should the people be looking for a mixtape, some singles, videos? Where we going with it?
All right. So I might put out another single or two. I'm trying to do my album. It's gonna be called. I'm still in between names. I'm either gonna call it Cease and Desist, or I'm gonna call it The Wrath of Lulu. And because of my story, people will kind of, know like this journey that I've been through. I'll do a couple of singles. I'm gonna definitely release an album in the summertime. I'm getting ready because I have no shame in my game. I'm getting ready to go get surgery. It's like cosmetic, medical. I deal with something as a woman, PCOS. It makes it hard for me to have children. They need me to lose the weight, but the weight won't leave in the midsection and stuff like that. No matter how much you work out, no matter how much medicine you taking, it won't go nowhere.
It's hormonal,
So I save my money, and now I'm gonna go get me snatched and go get these booty cakes popping, because I need some buns. Maybe T.I. Tiny might find me. I don't know. But I'm getting ready to go do that. So I'm on that journey now with that. I have so much music. Like I end up getting, when I left my last situation, I end up getting my own distribution. So that way I could be able to put out music whenever I feel like, because I have a lot of music, 2 mixtapes,
Yeah.
1,000,000 singles, features and stuff like that. But everything is on YouTube or SoundCloud and stuff. Now I need all my stuff to be on streaming platforms, even though it was out already. I'm gonna put it out again through my distribution.
Oh, that's good.
So people can hear my music, because I know my music go over people's heads a lot.
Yeah.
Or I kind of get missed in the mix sometimes. So now I'm just putting out stuff when I feel like doing it. And then I'm going to do an album in the summer, get this body together. And I just want to campaign the right way. Like everything is going to be brand new. And I don't have no problem with telling what I'm going to do, but I haven't been like now pictures and videos and stuff. Now I'm kind of get people anticipated like, oh, she really going to get her body done. Yes, I am. I'm going to get my body done, and can't nobody say anything to me unless you're dropping 2 stacks. I'm getting ready to drop on this. So that's where I'm getting ready to go. I'm also getting ready to launch my clothing line. I've been working on my clothing line. Okay. It's going to be called Bay, which means busy at everything. Because I'm like a Jackie of all trades. I do so much. I rap, I write, I do graphic designs, I can shoot videos, I can edit them, I can make beats, I can do so many things. Like my hand is always in the cookie jar. I just want every flavor. So I'm getting ready to do that. And I'm also getting ready to become a cannabis vendor.
Nice.
I love weed. I love it. Okay. Just to be real here. I love weed, but I know as much as I smoke weed and I go to events and stuff like that, I perform at the events. Like I want a strand named after me, because I'm really into it, not only just to smoke it, like I'm really into the logistics of it. Like, so I'm working on that. You know, I drew my own logos and stuff. Like I try to do everything on my own. I don't need to ask nobody for nothing, because when soon as somebody wants to help you with something or extend their hand to you later on down the line, they take it back. I don't need that. I had enough of that last year.